Hello, welcome to ImprovQuest. This is the very first episode of ImprovQuest where we take a bunch of improvisers and just do some fun Dungeons and Dragons together. I am Matthew Gagliardo. I'm in the hot seat for this campaign as Dungeon Master. We're going to quickly go around and introduce everyone. We have John M., Rob K., we have John Stam, we have Will L., we have Kyle, we have Taznee Slater, we have Chris M., Andrew, and Dan B. All right, everyone say hello to everyone. Hey, what's up? I'm going to talk a little bit about what this campaign that we're doing is. So this campaign is a melding of genres. It's a high fantasy world, your dwarves, your elves, your magic, with a twist of adding in all your favorite 90s, early 2000s camp movies, such as Camp Nowhere, Heavyweights, Freaky Friday, Wet Hot American Summer, and more. In this world, we are sort of exploring the trials and tribulations of being a teenager at summer camp. With that, let's actually just jump right into our campaign. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 people. I'm going to let fate decide who is our very first person to introduce themselves in game. That is a D12. That doesn't work. We're going to start with siblings. Right now we have, why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Marcus Balo. And this is my stepsister.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm Chlamydia Shoulder.
Clem.
Shut up! It's Chlamydia. It's a beautiful name.
Nobody calls you Chlamydia. Everyone calls you Clem. You know it. Just accept it.
I hate that name.
Marcus, can you describe a little bit what your character looks like?
Yeah, so people who knew me last summer knew me just buttoned down, like regular shirt, just any old kid. As I step out of the station wagon, it would be a mohawk if I didn't know that my mom would beat me for spiking it up like that. So it's definitely, my hair is like dark, undercut right along the top. I am wearing all black. I'm pretty sure that I just saw the Lost Boys, and I am aping that style 100%. I don't even really want to be here, but I'm here.
What class are you playing for us?
I am a monk. I'm a monk with serious anger issues. Like I get mad kind of at the drop of the hat. That doesn't work so well with somebody who's trying to be focused and balanced. But you know what? Maybe this summer will change something.
Yeah, maybe you'll get laid.
And Chlamydia, let's hear what your character. Can you describe your character?
Okay, so I'm a straight student. I'm a tiefling. My dad's a demon. He's more of a soul eater. He's a really big name down in hell. So yeah, I'm his dire, and I love animals, and we have a dog. His name is Meatball, and he's part golden retriever and hellhound.
He is the best and cutest thing in the world.
He is.
The only good thing that came from your side of the family.
It's the only thing we agree on, is we love our dog. What I look like? Well, I admit I used to be like kind of nerdy. I had these like headgear and like frizzy hair, and wore like big sweaters and like baggy clothes. But I have come into my hot girl summer. My hair is straight. Well, it's wavy, actually, I should say. I got boobs. I look amazing. It's like what's that movie where the girl takes her glasses off and she's all hot?
She's all that?
Yeah, I'm like her.
As we all know.
You only wish you were her.
What was your demon dad's name one more time?
Mordor Soul Eater.
Mordor Soul Eater?
Yes.
Mordor Soul Eater. All right, so we're going to quickly go into, hop into the station wagon where your mom, Emmy Soul Eater, is currently driving you to the first day of camp, the opening ceremonies of camp. Kids, you seem pretty, seem a little down about camp.
Oh, I'm so excited, Mom. I cannot wait to see all my friends and see, oh my gosh, like just everybody. Oh God, I hope Jeffrey's there.
We know you're excited, honey. You've been talking about it since the end of school, but Mark is here. You know, you've been giving me some attitude.
Yeah, I mean, you're shipping me off once again to this camp where, like, nothing good has ever... I mean, there was that one band last year, but that's like it. That's the only good that's ever happened there. It's like you just want to get rid of me every time you have the opportunity to.
It just, you know, Mordor, he's trying his best as your stepdad. He just wants you to... He wants you to really grow into the monk that he knows you can be.
I don't think he cares anything about anything except for his own power.
I mean, yes, he is working very hard for this family, but I mean, it's just, he tries so hard. I mean, look, he gave you the stepsister you've always wanted.
That's a stretch. We got a dog. We got a dog out of it, and that's fantastic. Why couldn't Meatball come? Maybe then it would have been a
that
good
would
summer.
be so much fun if we could brought Meatball instead of this asshole.
They don't, you know, you can't bring pets to camp. It's
We brought Marcus. He's basically a wild animal.
God damn it. Clem, seriously.
Don't call me Clem. I'll freaking punch you.
Oh, I'd like to see
Demon fist.
you try.
You really want to?
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
I
Come on.
punch through your face.
This is what I'm going to have to deal with all summer.
Mom,
we have about 30 minutes before we get to camp, and I just want to take this moment to talk about protection.
Oh my God.
Honey, it's, you know, I went
You
to,
don't have to talk to Marcus about it. He'll never get late.
I'm
not going to.
Listen,
Nobody's going to look at you twice.
you don't have to say that to him. We know Marcus won't get late.
I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful now. I know boys are gonna look at me, but like I'm smart, Mom.
I'm glad that you're blossoming into a mature young woman, but it's just, I'm worried, you know.
Mature young demon.
You know, I got together with, you know, I met Marcus's dad at camp. It just didn't work out for us.
Well, I think it'll be different, Mom. I know an amazing guy, and he's gonna notice me this time.
Well,
Jeffrey.
I just want you to be safe and look out for your sister.
Ugh, don't.
Whatever.
Don't look out for me. You're gonna just embarrass me with your dorky old black outfit, your stupid hair.
I'm going to embarrass you. That's Rich. You embarrass yourself.
We're gonna zoom out now while this fun conversation is happening to, let's see, number 5. This is one, Lisa Snowraven, who is currently driving in their small 4-door sedan.
I'm Lisa, you know, and my parents just, they really want me just pick up the life of an adventurer like they did, and I just don't want to, you know. I just had such a nice life growing up out of the north of Faerun, and just, you know, they just want me to get out there, and I just don't, you know. It's just not part of me. It's just not.
Can you describe what your character looks like?
You know, I'm just your typical tiefling girl in teenage years, you know, just rust red skin and, you know, fluorescent green eyes, and just I'm wearing my, you know, long brown skirt, and, you know, just to keep my hair, it's wavy, and I keep it back just to keep out, and just have these mid-length boots and things, and just try to keep it simple, you know. I know my mom is this powerful wizard, and my dad's this really strong. He's been trying to buy me these traditional barbarian clothes from out north, and they just don't suit me. It's just not part of who I am.
So that brings us to your parents, Krung, and how do you pronounce your mom's name?
It's Nija.
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 We have Krung and Nija
Yeah.
driving you to camp. You're about 20 minutes out from camp. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, Mom, why? I know I can do some magic, but I just don't want to study anymore. This is so boring.
Come on, honey, you gotta get out there. You know, I've been a sorcerer my whole life. It's just so much fun being out there doing adventure. You know, I met your dad that way.
You know you did. Ever since I was a kid, you keep on telling me how you met when you were out and he was actually supposed to be hunting you down and you fell in love. I get it, Mom, but it's just not gonna happen to me. I just want to get out there and I just want to just experience life. My aunt, Mina's so cool. She runs a tavern. I just want to be like her,
She is a lazy piece of garbage.
How can you say that about her?
She's an accomplished bard. You know how many adventures she's been on? 0. She doesn't do anything.
But she owns a crab hut and she gives me free seafood. I mean, I hate the crabs. They're freaky as hell, but the fish is pretty good.
She's not getting anywhere in life. And look at me and your father. He really just brought joy in my life. He tried to kill me and it was so romantic.
I want someone trying to kill me. I just want to, get to relax and just have a good time with life. And you keep on sending me to school and sending me to this camp. Can we just turn around, please?
This camp is where you make yourself into a legend. This is where future heroes go. Your father, he really looks up to the director of this camp.
I know. And you and this director, I remember you keep on telling me how you killed a whole undead storm giant in just 6 seconds. I mean, I get it. I'll never be that. I know. You don't have to push it on me.
It was 5 seconds.
This is what I'm talking about. I can't even. Mom, I'm just going to be silent for the rest of this trip.
Fine. We don't have to talk, but you're not going back home. You're going to be a counselor at this camp. All right, let's see, keep this ball rolling. That's something we've already done. All right. This puts us at Milo Valcourt.
Yeah.
Let's get a description of Milo Valcourt.
Milo's aged out of the kids program, so his parents are making him go and be a counselor. His dad pulls some strings. He doesn't really want to be there, but he also doesn't have anything else he really wants to do.
What does he look like? What's his race and how does he look in terms of physical attributes?
Let's see. He's a halfling, and physical attributes, just typical teenager from the 80s. Just kind of wears pop culture t-shirts, shorts, and tries to blend in. Doesn't really want to stand out too much.
So, currently driving in a very fancy sports car with your father, Jasper Valcourt. Just, come on, son. We need you to do something over the summer. You can't just keep sitting around, watching shows all day.
Dad, I just want to stay home. I just want to watch TV and just kind of hang out. I mean, I don't need a nanny or anything anymore.
I know you're 16 now. 15 is usually when the nanny stop watching you. But it's just, we need you to do something. Listen, I'm very successful in this world. Your mom's very successful. I know we don't spend a lot of time with you, but it's just, you have to make a name for yourself. You're just sort of a nobody.
Dad, I'm not going to be like you, okay?
But what do you mean you're not going to be like me? Well, I mean, listen, right now you're not like me, but you're going to go to this camp.
Okay, I'll go to camp. Fine.
It's just,
I mean, you're going to make me go,
wait,
so.
Hello? Yeah, fine. Sell. No. Okay, sell. Yep. Okay. No! Fire his ass! Sorry, were you saying something?
Yeah, Dad, I was just saying...
No, he's just annoying me again. All right, we'll see you later. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just saying, just go ahead and drop me off at camp. It doesn't matter.
Listen, I want you to go out there, make a name for yourself, show them who the Vale Courts are.
Dad, I'll just go and I'll do the job and it'll be fine.
That's the spirit, sport. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. That's depressing. Sorry, I was feeling sad. Let's go on to. No, we've already done that one. This is Gunnar Karst.
All right, I'm wearing a camp button-down shirt, already in uniform. I am ready to go. I have my bags all packed up. But I know my parents don't understand this, but this is my job. This is my duty. I go out. I prepare people for the most dangerous environment known to any race of beings, the water. I am the waterfront aquatics instructor. I prepare people to swim, to go on boats, to do all sorts of insane, crazy stuff. You have to be, when you become an adventurer, you need to do dangerous things. It's my job to prepare them so that fewer people die. This is my calling. This is what I do.
Can you give me a description of how you physically look like? Do you have a beard yet?
Oh, absolutely. I have a short red beard, short red hair. It is all aerodynamic for swimming, least resistance in the water.
So Speedo over trunks?
No. It's all 19th century swim. It looks like I'm either going to the beach or weightlifting. You take this seriously, it's your job, you do it. No one wants to be here, I understand that, but I prepare people and I've been working at this. You can learn anything, it just takes 10 years or so. And it's my job to get them ready, and I've been working at this for all of my youth for the last decade, and I am ready for this.
So driving in your car, you are still, even though you are a 36-year-old dwarf, you're still, according to law, a teenager in dwarf culture.
Apprenticeship years, it's true.
So you're being driven to camp by your father, Olaf, who is in your, what's equivalent to like a Ford F-150, with a bunch of mining equipment in the back, along with your camp trunk. He looks over at you as just in your full swim garb, ready to go. He's just, "Hey boy, why aren't you with me in the mines this summer?"
Dad, it's like we've said for the last 10 years, this needs to be done. The community needs people to be trained for the dangerous environments. That's what I do.
It's dangerous in the mines.
It is. It's not as dangerous as water. You know that.
We don't talk about the water. There's no water in the mines.
Underground, there are the fish people, there are the lobstrosities, there's bad stuff.
Those are just myths. We deal with gems, diamonds, rubies, sapphires.
I need to prepare people for whatever comes up. Sharks, alligators, crayfish.
Where have you ever seen a shark? You live 70 feet underground.
No, but I'm ready. I know how to jab my thumb into their eye if they bite me and grab them in their mouth. I need to pass this knowledge on. That's my job. It's my job, and it needs to be done. Look, no one wants to do this, but someone needs to. That's why I'm doing it.
I'm going to level with you. Me and your mom are worried about you. We thought we raised you right. And here you are.
I don't have a death wish. I know it's daredevil stuff dealing with swimming, but it needs to be done. I'm fine.
Look at you.
Steady. Look
You're
at me.
200 pounds of muscle. You'll sink right to the bottom.
No, I know how to breathe deep so that my lungs expand enough so I can float. It is a technique. We teach this. I learned this and I teach it. Look, you have to use your full lung capacity, side and front and and you can fly. It can happen.
They say at a certain point you have to let your kids fly from the mine. Hey, this summer, I expect you to either sink or swim.
You got it, Dad. Challenge accepted.
This is rough. All right. Let's go to a completely different character with Vinny Ark. Go ahead and describe yourself and introduce yourself, Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny is a average height for goblins. Is about, like 4'3" on a good day. If he's wearing his real thick shoes. No hair particularly to notice, but mostly very thick brown eyebrows. Like, these things are forests. But the rest of his body, completely hairless. He has 4 notebooks ready that are all the exact same size, color, shape, unmarked. They are filled with notes, and he is just flipping through them constantly. It's like, all right, think, got everything prepared, could do this. This is the summer. I'm ready.
So, you're currently in the car with both your parents, Nico and Kona Ark, who are well-known restaurateurs who own a very famous deli within the city. How are you feeling in this moment?
And so there's just like, yes, Dad, I know you told me about all the things and I know what fennel looks like. You just didn't know how to harvest it. I just feel like this internship in the nurse's office, it's more important.
Nico, I told you 1,000 times. You're going there for one thing. You're going there to learn how to be a cook.
Look, Dad, I don't care about meatballs at all. Look, I know there's like a 19-step process that Nona told me about. The oats roasted, the cheese, the Greek yogurt that adds the
Oh, you need the Greek yogurt.
I don't care. All food tastes the same.
You shut your damn mouth. You don't spit on your grandma's grave like that.
It's not for me. I love talking with the customers. I love taking the food. I love just all the front desk part of it. You know when I cured that squirrel down the street that fell out of a tree? That's the life for me.
Yeah, that could have been a meal. That could have been a squirrel sandwich.
That squirrel had a family. I know it. I couldn't talk to it, but I know it had
You have a family! Look at us! We built this wonderful, famous delicatessen for you. It's a legacy. When your Nona built it on that elvish ancient burial ground, people were like, you are crazy. But look at it now. A couple ghosts every couple weeks, not a big deal, because people still come here because they love our food.
Yeah, and how many lawsuits have I avoided by, when those ghosts come up and scare the customers, when I fix their ankles and kind of wrap them and ice them. We've avoided so many damages because of me.
It's just, people come for the experience. It's one of those restaurants where you get yelled at. We would never do that. We love the customers.
I do love I love that.
That's what we always say. We love the customers.
Absolutely. Remember that last guy from last week? He was just from all the way up street.
Oh yeah, he was great. I said to him, I was like, I love you. Every time we finish ringing up, what do we say? I love you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We tell everyone who walks in the door, I love you. Even the IRS man who we don't love.
Yeah, and we don't really love him, but
he is the worst.
He gets an I love you.
Absolutely. Everyone does. They get a handshake, respect, and love.
So you're with me. You're gonna run my delicatessen. I'm not gonna be here forever. Goblins don't live very long.
You know what? I just feel like the love part of things really grips me. I gotta love every living thing and make sure that they can love as long and as healthy as possible.
Your teacher's been telling me about that, and love's gotta be in moderation. You can love everything. You just gotta be careful. You can't be loving too much, okay?
His size is too big. In a good way. You can love as much as possible.
Your doctor told me about that too.
I'm not good at running, but I'm good at loving.
Listen, I love you, son. I'm gonna help you follow your dream, whatever it is. When you get there, make sure you talk to the chef over there. He's the one who taught me everyone. Joe, okay? Tell him I sent you.
All right, I got the notebooks you gave me. There's all sorts of how to like roast, harvest, how to kind of dry out particular fruits from around here, and I just...
Good boy.
I'll share those notes.
And Mom, she says have a good summer. She wished she could have been here, but someone's got to get those goats out of there.
That's true, and really get that salami in a real nice compaction.
That salami's so good.
That's a difficult job.
All right. Let's see. Who haven't we done yet? All right. We are going to go over to... Let's go to one Mr. Jeffrey. It's Jeffrey Zelosiant.
Yeah.
Please describe yourself.
I'm a high elf. I have short hair, almost kind of on the scraggly side. Clean shaven with a few bit of stubble. Right now I'm wearing a red Letterman's jacket. Varsity in wrestling and just anything really in violence. Grades, I mean, D's are good. They don't hold me back for D's. Book learning's hard. And I'm holding like a giant stick just so I can pretend it's a baseball bat.
Is it just a... Describe the stick. Now you put this out there. I need to know more about this stick.
It's like just ripped down a branch and I took off like some of the bigger like twigs. It's like this is good.
So you didn't even like woodwork it. You just sort of like found the stick. You're like cleaned it off a little bit. You're like, that's it.
Yeah,
that works for me.
They wouldn't let me bring my sports equipment with me.
All right, and we're gonna go into the car. You are in what would be like a very nice like BMW type car with your parents, Ronald and Laura, two very well dressed high elves, prim and proper, driving. Describe your feelings right now heading to camp.
I'm a little bit miffed because I'm not good with reading. I signed up for the wrong summer camp, but I'm close enough to my friends across the river where I'm probably gonna see them. I'm also just really excited for shenanigans and getting into trouble.
Your mom, Laura, looks back and she's like, "Oh, honey, what's wrong, dear?"
It's just, I was looking forward to this summer, like just hanging out with my friends and being mean to children.
We said we were going to give you more responsibility, and we said just fill out the camp form. You were supposed to be a camp all-star. That's where the wealthy kids go. Now you're going with the commoners. I told you, Ronald, that we could not let him fill this out.
You know reading's hard. Like I said, reading's hard for me, Mom.
I know. So I'm so sorry, dear. I know, I understand.
You should have made sure I had the right form.
I know, Mommy, dear. I should have known for you that I should have had the right form. We should have had all the servants look at them, but we didn't.
When I go to college and they find out I go to the...
Oh, honey, you're not going to college.
How am I supposed to, like, following Dad's footsteps in Elfron?
We are very, very wealthy. You don't need to go to college.
Then, law school? You want me to become a judge?
Honey, I always say follow your dream, but maybe dream lower.
You want me to go to the government and rule over these weaklings?
We do have enough money for that, yes.
Yes.
But we need you to not get in trouble this summer. I know you like to pick on the little ones. We need you to go there, play nice. I'm sorry that you aren't going to be able to be with your friends, but, this will be a growing experience for you.
I'm already 6'2". How big can I get?
You're just a sweet, darling baby boy, aren't you?
I am.
We'll be getting to camp in a few minutes. Why don't you go take another nappy poo, okay?
All right. Wait, where's my teddy bear?
It's in the back.
Okay.
And let's go to that from the other direction. Here, we'll do
Flip the D2.
yeah, I don't have a D2 on me. So like odds or evens. John Others.
Odds all the way.
Evens. We are going with Rake Bondish.
Yeah, that's me.
Go ahead and describe your character.
Yeah, so I'm I'm like I don't want to call myself a thief, but yeah, I'm a thief, sort of. Roguish family, I would say. So I got this new haircut. It's my favorite band, Fall Out Boy. Just like, didn't come out quite the way I wanted, but it looks okay, I think. And it's my summer. This is my summer. I'm gonna be the best thief, the best. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it.
And you're a half elf.
Yeah, I'm a habit.
What are you feeling in this moment as you're driving to camp?
Well, I mean, I want my dad to be proud of me. He's a great thief, and every time I steal some land, put it back, so he gets a little upset that I don't keep it, we don't sell it. Then he came out of the fence. My mom's super proud of me, so I'm never gonna upset her. So it's mostly about my dad, and but I feel like this summer I'm gonna be cool this summer. Last summer wasn't so cool. The whole water thing was a little scary, but this summer's gonna be good. This summer's gonna be good.
So, you were driving in you're being driven by your dad, James Bondish. I just said it out loud for the first time. James Bondish, you're currently in a very like Victorian style car. It looks like
It's a little Rolls Royce.
yeah, and it looks very fancy, with a well-dressed half-elf gentleman with nice little mustache driving. He's got his driving goggles and a one of those little brimmed hats while he drives you there, and looks over and just says, "This is your summer, son."
Yeah, it is, Dad. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna steal a lot of stuff. I'm gonna steal a lot of things.
Remember, I'm a gentleman thief, and as a gentleman thief, I expect you to follow the same honor, the same code of justice that I have. We only steal the things that are really, really cool.
I get you, Dad. I get you. So, describe, what's called the camp? But what'd you steal when you were at camp?
What didn't I steal? Let me tell you. We used to do these things where we would go to, there's a hag who lives on base, and we'd go sneak into her canteen, and we'd steal potions, and we'd steal all sorts of bits and bobs, and then she would curse one of us. Not me. I didn't die.
Oh, so bits and bobs are important then.
Oh, yes, you want bits? You want bobs? Thingamabobs? Yes,
Thanks for them out. I'll keep them this time.
You can't throw them out. You need to keep everything you ever thieved in a very well-maintained, curated box. So if anyone comes over, you can point them to the box.
So I shouldn't give stuff back.
You never give stuff back. We're gentlemen thieves.
Oh. Well, that's probably been my mistake this entire time. You know what, Dad? It's gonna be a good summer. I want to steal a lot of stuff.
I expect you to be the best thief by the end of this camp.
Oh, well, I mean, I hope there's not many other thieves there.
I'm not trying to put too much pressure on you, but I am a world-renowned gentleman thief. And
I
right
know
now,
your name is James Bond. It's just kind of a very famous thing.
I know it's this very weird dichotomy where I don't want anyone to know I'm stealing from them, but I love that people know me.
You do get recognized the public a lot, Dad.
I know, every time, and some people come over and ask for autographs and pictures, and then the cops, I have to run from the cops so much.
It's a fine line you walk.
It's a fine line. But, son, I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks, Dad. I hope to make you more proud, and I won't return anything I steal, I promise.
I wouldn't expect anything less. let's go on to our very last of our soon-to-be camp counselors. This is Oscar Hidalgo. Go ahead and describe your character for me.
I am Oscar Hidalgo. I am coming to camp. Well, I do everything for one purpose and one purpose only: to smash fascists. I am a punk rock gal all the way through. Coming from the big city, I have just like a classic like black leather jacket. It's gonna get way too hot, but I'm not taking it off at any point. Just like kind of messy makeup. I always want to make it kind of look like I've cried through my like mascara, but like in a cool way. Safety pins for earrings, and like a nose stud. Fairly long black hair that has not been like trimmed or cut at all in the past several years. It's dyed black, even though the base color is also black. Really like hefty like cherry dog boots, and just here ready to hopefully stay inside as much as possible, maybe make some music, and yeah, just like I said, stay inside. That's the main goal. I hate the outdoors. The city life is the life for me.
You said you're a dwarf? Oh
yes, dwarf, on the taller side for a dwarf, so maybe like 4'9" or so. Maybe a bit higher with the boots.
And you're currently in the car driving there with your father, Oscar Hidalgo, who is a world famous hunter.
Yeah, he is.
Tell me how you feel about Oscar.
I think the whole world-class adventure, like outdoorsman, could be cool. Like that could be rad, but they just kind of flaunt it. They always want to take me outside. They're always disappointed when I just want to stay inside and like watch wrestling, play video games, shred on my guitar. And it just makes this atmosphere of perpetual disappointment and an expectation that I should be someone that I'm not. And expecting people to be what they're not is essentially the definition of fascism. So I'm against it. I'm against him. But he's my dad, so I can't do anything about it.
Oscar, can you take the thing out of can you take them out of your ears
The headbuds down? Headbuds?
The thing.
Okay, fine. What do you want?
I don't want that attitude.
Well, then you should have left me in the city.
Listen.
You get what you get.
Listen, you spend too much time in the city. We're born adventurers. We just go out. We hunt. We go. We get loot. We get all sorts of things. People depend on us to go out in the world, find new things, and that's why I named you Oscar. It's only one letter away from Oscar.
Yeah. I figured that out pretty early on, Dad. Yeah. No, thanks for reminding me, though.
No, I feel like if I don't remind you at least once a week, you'll forget.
No, okay. Well, everything you say, you're describing you, Dad. I'm not you. I'm me.
Yes. You're not me yet.
I'm never going to be you. I hate trees. I see a tree, and the first thing I want to do is just like punch a hole through it.
We are trained hunters. We don't punch trees. We shoot trees.
That's. I'm not even dignify that with a response, Dad. I'm just. You know what? I'm putting I'm putting them back in.
I guess we'll drive in silence then.
Yeah, let's do that. I like silence.
All right. And with that, we will cut to all of your cars pulling up miraculously simultaneously you see a giant banner that says Campy Wyvern Woods. This is the camp for future heroes. As you're pulling in, you can see a whole bunch of the campground is just a buzz with all the opening day festivities. There's so many kids. There's moms hugging their little ones. This is very emotional for a bunch of younger kids. Most of the kids at this camp are between the 8 to 15-ish range. Some of you are even in that position just last year as campers. While you're driving in, you can see up to the north. There is a large lake that a lot of you are familiar with called the Whispering Lake. This is where all the fun activities happen, including swimming, kayaking, rowboating. Kids very rarely drown, but it has been known to happen. And as you drive, you can see in the middle of camp what looks like a rock show is happening. And in the center is what you all recognize as the camp director. This is, you can see, he's a large, beefy human. He is, the way I would describe him is he looks like basically a pro wrestler who is just ready to rock at all times. He's got headband. He's a little bit balding on top. Like, he's definitely past his prime a bit. He's got big, thick black beard. He's wearing a studded vest, no shirt underneath, which lets you see that he is ripped, but also has a gut. He is just rocking out. There are like a bunch of 8 to 15-year-olds just like headbanging as he is playing on a giant broadsword that has been converted into a guitar, and he is just like full on just rocking out. Everyone knows that this is Sylvester Steele. He is one of the Magnificent Four, who is one of the 4 legendary heroes and the camp director. As you guys are all filtering into camp and you get closer, he starts to see that counselors are starting to arrive. He starts to see that it's about time that camp is starting to go. Does anyone want to say farewells to their parents before we go?
Yeah, I'll kind of like, as I'm getting in the car, yeah, Dad, I get it. I've got all the things. I promise I'll say hi to the chef. Just go away.
I'm going. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
You just remember.
I love you.
I love you. Have a good one, Vinny. Talk to the chef. Don't forget, Joe. Tell him Nico sent you.
I'm sorry, Nico and Coda. I know. I'll tell Joe I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Mom, Dad, I'm not gonna be an adventurer, but this camp is looking really beautiful, so at least I get to relax here some. So I guess thank you.
Don't put that pressure on yourself just yet. You will be an adventurer, but me and your dad, we got tickets. We gotta go, and just remember, you are gonna do great. And I can't hear you anymore. Love you.
I just want to be friends with you.
Hey, Dad, can you get off the phone for just a second?
Sorry. Yeah. He's being annoyed. Yeah.
I'm being annoyed, Dad. I need some money.
What do you need money for? I paid for the camp.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to have for snacks and stuff.
Hey, Tom.
He pulls out a wad of cash, and it is like ton of money, and he gives you like one bill from it.
Dad, more.
He pulls 2 more bills, and he's just like, he thinks I'm made of money. I know I'm made of money.
You're made of money, Dad.
Yeah.
A little more.
This is the last one.
All right, fine.
Okay. Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. He thinks you get rich by spending money. What a doofus. Sorry, son. I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Listen, sport. I want you to have a great time. No, sorry. Don't answer. All right. See you. Yeah. I will be there in the office tonight. And he walks off.
Mom, okay, I'll be fine, I promise, okay? And I'll wear Nona's sweater, even though it's hot, I promise I'll be modest and I'll be careful of boys.
That's all I ask. And please look after your brother a little bit. I'm worried that, he's having a hard time with the transition over to, with the marriage.
I don't know. I guess I'll watch out for him if I have to.
I appreciate that. And remember, your dad is not really a devil. He's just your stepdad, or he's just as Marcus's stepdad. He loves you.
I know he loves me.
I know he loves you. He loves you, Marcus.
I don't want him to love me. Look, Okay. Just don't forget to feed Meatball, okay?
Oh my gosh, don't forget to feed Meatball.
And think, while we're here, you just try to think of the red flags that a name like Soul Eater should be raising.
It's just
Like my dad loves me.
it's a family name, and
I bet he does.
we are all soul eaters now.
That's
I will
right.
never be a Soul Eater.
That's right, Soul Eater.
Clem, I am
Don't-
a Ballo, and I will always be a Ballo.
Don't call me Clem. You know it's good for you.
I love
My
you.
soul.
Hey,
She's in the car going, "Wow, I love you guys."
hey, do me a favor, okay, nerd? Hold my bag. Okay, hang on. I tell you, take this dumb sweater off. Can I describe?
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay,
describe
so
it. Yeah.
she changes. She has like these sweatpants on and this big sweater with like Care Bears on it and rainbows. And she takes it off that her Nona made for her. She takes it off, takes the sweatpants off to reveal a crop top and like 70s style like red booty running shorts that are hiked up so you can see her butt cheeks.
Is there like, are you doing like a slow motion like reveal as you're going,
Yeah.
like walking down the stairs, like you've just taken off your glasses and let your hair down, and everyone just like, what's going on? Who is that?
Hi, everyone.
There's like a group of like 13 or 14-year-olds who are just like, she just let her hair down. She's so beautiful.
Don't let it go to your head, all these people looking at you.
You're just jealous because you're ugly.
Well, at least I don't look like you.
What, a gorgeous tiefling with big boobs and a nice butt? Yeah, if you look like that, you'd never leave your room, you pervert.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Clem.
I said you're too dumb to have one.
All right, any other parents wanting to say goodbye?
Hey, Dad. I got this already. Look, there's some sweatpants. There's still some sweatpants.
You. Son, must I remind you, we are gentlemen thieves.
Yeah, what? I didn't look while I was taking them.
Son, I expect you to be a master gentleman thief by the end of this summer, but please, try to avoid stealing clothes from people.
Okay, well, here's your shifting on back. I stole that too.
Where the hell did you get this one? You are getting pretty good, boy.
Yeah, I know, Dad.
Well, I want you to have a great summer.
Thanks. Oh, here's your wallet.
Holy crap. I don't even... Someone's going for my title. Don't go for my title. I am the world's gentlest thief.
Yeah, I know. You have a better name than I do.
James Bond-ish.
I think Oscar might be like, even if he's saying something to her as she's getting out of the car, she's just going to turn around and be like, yeah, see you in a few weeks, Oscar, and just flip him off and just keep walking.
I think as he's coming out of the car, he's actually gets a little swarmed by a bunch of the younger kids. And he's like, yes, it's me, Oscar. Yes, I am here. I'm not staying. No, Oscar, come. Don't you want to say?
Hey, just, he kissed a squirrel once. Fuck you, Dad. When he's gone.
When you're in the woods for a long time, I don't know why I'm explaining this to little kids. All right, have a good summer, and please do your best. Think about what you can be. And she's not listening.
Thanks, Dad. Bye.
You just the
Get the one duffel bag, get the other duffel bag, sling one over my back, so I got 3, and I'm off.
As you're going away, he's like, "Me boy's gonna drown."
I got this. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
So everyone has just said goodbye to their parents. You see, this rock concert in the center is sort of coming to an end. You notice that there are no other instruments on stage. It is literally just the camp director, Sylvester Steele, just rocking out by himself. There are pyrotechnics and stuff happening. Because he is such a well-known figure, you all know that he is both a bard and a barbarian. He has melded two worlds together that have allowed him to melt people's faces with music and literal sword right through people's faces. that has allowed him to just really thrive. He sees everyone sort of coming up and walking to the stage. He sees the counselors, and he just goes. He ends Kurt's song with like a really like a real like shredding lick and stuff, and just flips it up, does one of these things, and it just lands in a scabbard on his back. And you're just like, yeah! And everyone, crowd erupts. You guys don't have to if you're not feeling it. But
Still got it, Sly.
Oh, that's he's so cool.
he points as you guys are saying that. He's like, yeah! As he looks around, he's just sort of very solemnly for a second. It's just like, is everyone ready for a great summer?
No.
Yes.
Up! Oh my god!
You just got less cool.
I wasn't looking for a real answer.
Well, shouldn't I ask the question then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's rhetorical.
This was just me hyping the crowd. Marcus, we're going to talk to you later. All right, everyone. I want you all to know I only expect 3 things from you this summer. I expect you to have fun. I expect you to rock out. And I expect you to become heroes. And as he says that, more pyrotechnics just go behind him. Like, this was timed out. You don't even know, like, you don't see a stage crew, so you're not sure.
Where this came from?
Yeah, it's just like, and everyone just like cheering. They're swept up in the moment as this is happening.
Down for number 2, 1 and 3. I'll take or leave.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
He's pretty cool. It's the only reason I keep coming back.
He points out, he just says, all of camp's counselors and faculty, I need to speak to you over by the director's hut. And he points to this gnome who looks like he looks very old. He's got a permanent scowl. For anyone who's been there before, his name is Groundskeeper Fizzleflick. He says, Fizzleflick, make sure none of the kids do anything bad while I talk to all the faculty. Come on, guys. Fizzleflick just sort of, he's got a broom and he's just sweeping, like literally dirt and grass. And as he walks around, just going muttering to himself, he's like, as he gathers the kids around. Sylvester heads off to the director's hut. Do you guys follow him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, as you go there, you see a very, very tired looking high elf who is he's got a clipboard in hand. He's got short blonde hair, like a 5 o'clock shadow, permanent like bags under his eyes. He's got a bow on his back, and for anyone who's been at the camp before, they recognize him as Chance Farstrike. He is also one of the 4 of the Magnificent 4 heroes. He is one of the people who helped save the world 20 years ago, and he is also the assistant camp director. As you guys are pulling up, you can see that he's having a conversation with Sylvester Steele while you guys are pulling up, and he just, you hear sort of a muttering between the two of them, and Sylvester's like, it's like, come on, you just have to, it's about having a fun time. And you can just tell that Chance is just like not having, he's just like, I'm running the numbers and it's just not, it doesn't look good. And as you guys pull up, Sylvester's like, we'll talk about this later. And so as you guys pull up, he looks you around and says, all right, I just gave the big speech for everyone, but this is the real speech for you guys. I do have 3 rules. 1, have fun. 2, make heroes. 3, we cannot have another incident like last year when Timmy fell into the acid. I am still paying so much money from that. We have to do a better job at keeping kids from falling into acid.
Yeah, Marcus.
Wasn't my fault. I keep telling you that.
I gotta ask, like, why was the acid there anyway?
because it was radical.
It was pretty cool, I get that, but I mean, it was really, there's no railings?
Nope, no railings. Chance over here was like, we gotta have safety protocols. But nothing is more cool, nothing really inspires hero than real mortal danger. Timmy's never gonna be a hero though.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna be inspired.
Having railings is like the opposite of punk rock. Railings is like pop punk.
Yeah.
Railings punk rock all the way.
Yeah, you get it.
I get it.
Yes.
But Timmy was your best friend.
I mean, the best friends come and go. Punk rock never dies.
So Timmy's parents are suing the hell out of our camp. Because of that, we really have to make sure none of the campers get maimed, disfigured, lose any limbs, or die.
Wait, what was the third one?
Lose any limbs.
You don't have to worry about that with me. You know that.
Who are you again?
Oh, you probably don't recognize me. It's me, Chlamydia.
Clem!
Chlamydia, sir. Please don't call me Clem.
I'm not comfortable with that.
She's gotten really full of herself the last year.
Listen, I don't remember hiring you. I remember hiring a sweet young girl who's getting all straight A's.
I'm still getting straight A's, sir. I just look different.
Well, as someone who has gone through major rebranding strategies themselves, I'll allow it. As he says that, he takes out his giant sword guitar, puts it between his legs like a broom, and he says, I got things to do. And he jumps, like massive jump. Like he's acting like he's flying away on this, but there is no magic involved. He just Hulk jumps like 30 feet away and on the other side of the building as you guys all just see him go. And while he's going away, Chance is standing there, both hands in his hands. And he just is just like, I'm so tired.
Can I take a sneak peek at his clipboard?
So he's holding his clipboard by him. Yeah, we will do a perception check on this one.
Wow, not 20.
Nat 20.
He's starting off strong.
So as you glance at it, you see a bunch of basically financial numbers on it. You just see like red, like negative numbers. Like it's what it is it's the camp's financing, and they are not making money. They are currently very much in the red. They're not doing well.
Holy shit.
He notices you looking over, and he's just like, all right, everyone, we have a very, very, very important summer. I need all of you to just be on the best behavior. Like, becoming a hero is very important to Sylvester, but it's dangerous.
That's right. That's right.
We don't have insurance. We are completely uninsured. We need to be able to have a safe, calm environment, and it's just very hard when our director is insane.
This is what I was telling my mom, but she wasn't saying that. She was saying that we have to be here and become heroes.
We do want people to be heroes, but we want them to do it in a very controlled environment. The problem is the director here will not allow that to happen. He will, if he sees any activities happening, he's gonna make sure that they become extra, extra dangerous. And listen, I don't have another job. I literally work 3 months out of the year at this camp. This is my sole source of income. If this goes under, I'm too old to go back to adventuring. I can't do it. I need all of you.
No activities?
No, we could do activities. No, we're gonna have activities. We just
like a pool party.
Yeah, no, the pool's very dangerous. Yes.
Yeah.
The pool's very dangerous.
Remember when you put the sharks in there?
I need all of you to come and brainstorm some ideas. Like, think about ways that we could do stuff safe. Like, we could just, we could sit on the grass and not talk.
What about us, Mom? What about arts and crafts?
Like, with pencils and pens.
Yeah.
Those are sharp objects.
What about like a scavenger hunt?
Like, scavenger hunt? Who's going to watch all the kids? Not me.
Well, I mean, that's kind of our job, isn't it? We're the counselors.
So you look around there. You're not the only counselors. There's about 20 counselors in total. And he looks and he's just like, listen, you're all a great bunch of kids, but some of you, and he looks over at Marcus, he just says, some of you were just at camp a year ago. You don't magically become adults between 15 and 16. You're still basically children, and I'm putting so much faith into you. As I'm saying it out loud, I'm realizing this is a terrible business plan.
Yeah, I meant to point out that I still not hit the certified or board trait. So if there is any accidents, missing limbs, I can't help you. I can put a bandage on it.
I can definitely find bandages for it.
First off, that is not helpful at all. So I appreciate you putting that out there. And where are you finding bandages? We're in the middle of the woods.
Listen, I can find you procure a lot of stuff with it. Oh, by the way, get your clipboard.
How did you get this from? Okay. Well, I'm sorry to be a Debbie Downer. You know, we were supposed to be here having a fun time. I'm pretty sure that Sylvester left every child, there's 147 in case you're wondering, with one groundskeeper. So I'm going to go make sure that none of them are dead.
Oh, I just want to talk to you real fast about something. I just want to make sure, like last year, I just want to make sure I'm in like an indoor duty. Like, I do not want to be out in like that disgusting green, like Pollock painting that they called outdoors. Just anything inside. All right, I'll do my best. I'll keep watching the kids. As I'm saying this, I'm like getting a cigarette. I'll keep watching the kids.
He grabs the cigarette.
I'll watch the kids. I'll stay inside. If I do this, I'll be next to a window. All right, like I'm down. I can be responsible if I have to, but only inside.
Where do you think we are? Look around.
We're outside right now.
We're in the middle of the Green Sea Forest. Do you know why it's called the Green Sea?
Because it's green.
Yes, green everywhere. There is no indoors. We have like 20 bunks. We have that stage that cost 4 million gold. Do you know? We don't have the money for that. We don't have many indoor places. Your job is to go outside and make sure that the kids have a fun time out there, but not a dangerous time.
If there's indoor activities, I just want to be on them. That's all I'm saying. All right? This whole financial thing, that's not my problem. I think money is a dumb thing that should have been abolished like 50 years ago. That's not me. I'm indoor. I'm an indoor kid.
Okay. I appreciate your views on capitalism, but
Thank you.
I am also running a business here that unfortunately exists in capitalism. And
being run really badly too.
oh my God.
Sorry, I looked.
Yeah, I saw what's up for it too. It's pretty.
It's not. I don't know money that well, but it's not looking good.
Listen, it's so hard. Do you know being number one in the camp director, you don't have to do anything. He just goes around and has a good time. Being number two, that's the worst job in the world because he expects me to do everything. He expects me to run this camp.
Have you thought about just distracting him somehow, like getting him out of camp so that you can run it without all the problems?
He is very, very strong.
I didn't say fight him.
Yeah, like mentally distract.
Yeah.
I'll let you in on a secret. He may seem dumb, but he's got a wit about him. He knows that we're talking about him. As he talks too, you just hear like a guitar riff in the background. He's just always there.
I didn't have the amplified.
Oh yeah, I saw him upstate last year. It was incredible. He performed Jump live with that same riff. It was incredible.
Is that the one that Debbie Downer's opened for?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Saw that day. Show too.
Damn.
Oh, damn. We were all in the same place with... All right, next time we should try to... Nah.
You know, I
Was that Chinox?
Yes.
Can we request who our bunkmates are?
Well, you're each assigned different bunks by age, but go ahead.
I just don't want to be by Oscar. No offense. Well, offense. She sucks.
Plenty taken.
I'm gonna be by Lisa.
Sounds fun.
You know what? I'm gonna let you guys decide what bunks you all want to be in. I'm not gonna get in the middle of all of this. I'm going to go make sure that no kids have died. Please, just everyone, have a good summer, but not too good, because that usually means kids dying.
I love chlamydias.
Yay! Chlamydia and Lisa together.
As you say, you want chlamydia. He just turns around and just slowly walks away.
She goes by Clem.
Stop it!
Can I try to steal his bow?
You can try to steal his bow. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand. Yes.
Yeah, and I have sleight of hand. I have +5. But 14, 19.
14, 19. You go and put your hands onto his bow, and he turns around and he's just like, "You don't want to mess with me, kid."
I'll just see what it felt like.
It feels very nice. It is made from ancient elms that you could only imagine, from worlds that begin and end with the death of gods. And as he's saying all this stuff, he says, "I actually got it in mind. It's very nice, but it cost me $20. You can't touch it."
What's online?
What? Online is what we call the Feywild.
Okay.
It's you put an order into a bunch of little tricksters, and then they send you back information. And usually, and if you don't get tricked by them, they'll give you something nice. And I got this bow.
All elves and half elves.
Yeah, it's ruining the music. Elves.
Not all elves are bad. Some are amazing.
You see him scuttle off, sort of. He looks very depressed. As you guys are hanging out, was there anything you guys want to talk about before we move on?
So you're at the nursing station?
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm at the waterfront. I know first aid as well. I teach it for the life warding program.
Well, I remember you opened every lesson with "Who's prepared to die." It's real. I've been trying to like talk to some of them just to make sure they're feeling good about themselves. You know, like tell them that I love them, and it's not helping their self-esteem.
Yeah, I want to tell you, it's kind of weird when you tell like little kids that you love them.
Oh, it's like an affirmation with like, you know what, somebody cares.
Oh no, I understand. It's just weird to I feel it's like when I was a kid, someone's a person I see an adult say I love you. I'm like, I don't know, it's weird.
I get to a doubt, like what's about like
I like you. Yeah, like maybe just like I like you a lot.
You're my best friend for life.
Yeah, all right, yeah, I know what you're saying. Maybe like, yeah, you're all right, kid.
I'll work. You know what? I feel like I gotta express big opinions and be like, you are the most important person to exist right now.
All right, that's going the opposite direction, but okay.
All right.
As you're saying that, there's a couple other counselors hanging out that are all just sort of clicked together, and they're all different races. There's a gnome, there's a halfling, there's a human, and there's a Eric Crow. I said Aarakocra, and it's a bird person, and they're all just hanging out together, and they're all just giggling and pointing at everyone here, and they're just looking over their shoulders, and they're just like, "Oh my god."
Look at these. What are you looking at?
Excuse me, have you not seen me? Thank you.
They're actually, they're looking you up and down, and they're just like sort of whispering, and they're just like, "I'm not sure. Don't think she's ready for our clique."
We all need them to Lisa. Oh, I mean, they seem really nice. I mean, I want to try to be friends.
You know, Lisa, we actually wanted you.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lisa.
You wanted me?
Yeah, you want to join us?
Yeah.
I'm Ashley. She's Ashley. She's Ashley, and she's Jen.
Jen?
Jen, yeah.
Wow. I cast friends on the Ashleys. I specifically moved Jen.
Go ahead, cast.
Prestidigitation. So I was right. Sorry, it's a cantrip. So it just goes off. You know what I mean?
As they look at you, they're just like, so the gnome, the air, I can't say the word.
Bird person.
Bird person, and the halfling those are all the Ashleys. And they're all like, wow, Lisa, you are really cool. And they're vibing you out, right now as they're doing it. And Jen is just like, what's going on? Like, why are you being so friendly?
I'm just so happy that you invited me over. I just didn't feel at home really with this other people next to me. Like, they just seem kind of weird. I mean, like, chlamydia seems really great. I wish I had more chlamydia, but I don't know. I just feel like I need some more Ashley as well.
So I'm gonna give you a little secret. We're a group of mean girls. We're very self-aware. And we were trying to branch out, and we basically need someone who can be our fall person.
God. I don't think I'm good at that yet.
No, you'd be great.
You think?
Yeah, you'd be great at taking the fall.
I don't know. It seems like I'm not particularly good at falling or anything physical.
Hey, chlamydia.
I heard you. No. Don't make me pull out my, what is it? Where's my weapon? My thorn whip.
Whoa, we're just at camp, Ashley, and Jen. We're just, we're grouping. We've been looking for another.
Hey, Jay. All right. She said no.
Listen,
Leave it at that.
Marcus, we don't want anything to do with you, okay?
Good.
You know
I don't
what?
want anything to do with you.
Hey, you're lost, bitches. Okay? I mean, he's my brother. I think he's gross, but no one else talks about him.
So the leader of the group is the gnome, who's looking. So, no, yeah, she's looking up at you. The way I would describe her is very like prim and proper. She's got very like bright blonde hair and a tight braid. She's looking up at you like smirking, and she's just like, I'd watch yourself.
Can I grab her by the braid and throw her?
Can you grab her?
By the braid and throw her?
Yeah,
Violent.
I assist.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's do this as a just a full on attack roll.
15.
Go ahead.
Plus -1, 14.
So you're being assisted. Go ahead and roll. Roll a second time. Well, roll a second time as advantage.
3.
Okay. So, yes, you do. You are able to grab her and throw her. What is your strength?
Oh, my strength. +1. 13. Oh, +1. Sorry.
So her armor class is 14. So yes, you do grab her. You're not able to physically throw her far, but you do grab her by her braid and like throw her down into the mud. And all the other Ashleys and Jen are like, "What are you doing?"
I told you not to mess with my brother. Only I can do that.
The main Ashley gets up. She brushes herself off. She's just like, looks around, says, Ashley, Jen, let's get out of here. And she walks away, trying to keep her dignity intact.
Don't let the door hit you.
We're outside, loser. There are no doors. So as you hear that, or as they walk away, you hear a bell ring, which you guys all know is the chow bell. It's sort of late in the afternoon, and it is time to eat.
Oh man, I want to eat it.
There is a very large building that is where all meals happen, with just literally a sign that says chow hall. You see all the kids filtering in there. They're being ushered in by both Chance and the groundskeeper. There are a bunch of hungry campers. Would you guys like all to walk over there?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to come meet everyone.
Yeah.
I can always eat camp food. I love camp.
Are those my sweatpants?
No, because I found these elsewhere.
I think instead of going in, I think Oscar will probably sneak around back. They've been chain smoking, so they have no appetite. And maybe they're just gonna like hang out behind and just like chain smoke.
Okay.
What else is inside?
Okay. Jeffrey, what have you been doing? Or what do you want to do at this point?
Has Jeffrey go, all right, guys, let's go to the building. I don't know what this chow is, but you can find some food somewhere.
You don't know what chow is? You never heard the word?
No. I've heard of supper. I've heard of a banquet, but I've never heard of a chow.
What do they speak in your house?
Rich.
Yeah, definitely not common.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Chlamydia. Funny name. It burns sometimes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she called me by my full name.
What's funny about chlamydia?
So Oscar goes out back. Does anyone go follow Oscar?
Yeah, I'm gonna not see that she's left, but then just kind of look around and be like, "Where's Oscar?" And a few minutes later, come around finding it, looking for her.
Okay. And Milo, are you with the main group?
I'm heading back with Jeff.
Okay. So you're going, Jeff, and you're going to the chow hall right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, or have you talked to Jeff at all?
I'm sort of trying to find my end there.
Okay. As you are walking up, a turtle person who is wearing a counselor shirt. You have not noticed him. No one has really noticed him yet. And he's just walking up beside you. He's about the same height as you. He's got some big glasses. And he just says, "Hey, how you doing?"
Hey, what's up? Who am I? Milo.
I forget my name sometimes too.
Yeah, I don't want to be here.
I didn't want to be here first either. Oh, yeah. I'm Sam, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Sam.
I just, it's funny. Like, my parents, they say I need to grow as a person. And I'm trying to find my way. And I saw you back here. And I was just like, that guy seems like he's my vibe.
Well, yeah, same here. My dad wants me to be basically
Oh, yeah. My dad is he's a turtle dragon. He lives in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a big deal in the ocean. He wrecks ships.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, I know. My dad, he's in the stocks and bonds.
That's similar.
Yeah. And he wants me to go into the business like he does, but I don't want to.
I know that exact feeling. My dad wants me to become a giant sea monster as well.
My dad wants me to be rich.
Now, it's hard to live up to your parents' expectations.
Yeah.
I think we can become good friends.
Okay, well, you want to grab some chow?
I do. Yeah, let's go get some. And he starts walking with the group as you guys go in. Let's see. Oscar and Marcus, you guys went out back. As you guys are going out back to smoke, you see a giant being. He is a Goliath. He's got a sort of like the Abraham Lincoln beard going on. He doesn't have a mustache, just the bottom part. He has got the dirtiest apron you have ever seen. Like, you are not sure what color this apron is. It could have been white, could have been orange, you don't know. It has so many stains on it, but you are sure it's not tie-dye. You are sure it is just stained to hell. He is mixing up a giant pot of stew. And as he sees you guys walk, he's just like, what do we have here?
I'm Oscar and put out the cigarette.
I'm Marcus.
You counselors?
Yeah, that's what they're telling us.
That is so amazing. I'm Joe.
Hey, Joe, what are you cooking there?
Well, I'm cooking a big old pot of all sorts of stuff. I just put in vegetables and meats, dirt, grass, leaves, bark, and then, I hope for the best.
I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm sure that people will love it.
You want some bug juice?
Think I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
As he says that, you're like, suit yourself. He's got like one of those like pitchers, and it's literally just bugs, in like liquid. As he drinks it, it's just camp staple.
Can I come around the corner at this point?
You want to come over to here too? Yeah.
Hey, Joe, my dad says hi.
Who's your dad?
Oh, you're Nico. He's with a... Yeah, you tutored it.
Nico, he was the best. He gave me my nickname.
Oh, Dad, you know what? He never told me about it.
Yeah.
He just said Joe was the mate.
Yeah, he called me, he's like, Sloppy Joe. And that's me. Because as I carry stuff, it sort of spills over a little bit. That's why I assumed he called me Sloppy Joe.
Oh, yeah, so you guys know Joe too?
We just met. Yeah. We just met him. Remind me not to eat the liquid stuff.
Hey, don't eat the liquid stuff. Later.
You want to try it?
I stashed some Reese's.
Oh, yeah, why not? He'd speak. I actually got some notes for you. He said, season more is the first page.
He looks at the notes. He just said, it's just like, can you describe what's on all these notes?
These are immaculate. Compared to Joe, who is a hot mess. These are perfectly pristine, written, almost typewritten, white pages with just a white cover. They've not even looked at dirt.
As soon as he touches this book, they're instantly dirty. They're just covered in crud, and all sorts of things. They're just like, this is so sweet. Your dad, let me tell you, he got into so much trouble. Did I ever tell you the time? No, he just met. I couldn't have told you the time. So let me tell you about the time that he decided to use our pot of stew as a hot tub.
Oh boy, that sounds truly disgusting.
We haven't washed it since.
Oh boy, you know what, Joe? You are one of the most important people in the universe. I promised someone I'd say I'd stop saying I love you.
Oh,
you are brighter than stars.
Joe doesn't have a lot of friends, a lot of acquaintances or family even. So that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
This is why I emote so much. I feel like everyone's got to know they got value. Like you, I was about to say I love you, but I admire your commitment to anti-capitalism.
I admire your positivity. It's very punk rock.
And your animal love is incredible. I wish I loved squirrels nearly as much as your dog.
Well, I mean, you could try loving them the same way you look at them and you say, I love you. The same way you would do with everybody else. It could be. Yeah.
Yeah, don't let societal norms about what other people are putting things on you right now. That's what I'm saying. Just say I love you.
Be true to yourself.
Yeah, I love you.
You know what? This is a credit, Joe. I feel like kinship. When do you take your smoke break? I feel like we should have an affirmation circle.
Well, I haven't been smoking for years, but
I got you.
Thank you.
You're counselor, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know human years. What are you, 47?
Something like that.
All right.
Is that old enough where we get in trouble?
I don't know. I cook here. I don't care what you do.
Okay, I'm 16 then. But
okay. Yeah, this is great. You guys are family. When you're here, you're family. I should.
You should brand that.
That's a slogan I just came up with. So, to all of us, family.
Absolutely. No, thank you.
That's bad. As you guys are enjoying your smokes, let's go inside to where currently Chance and Fizzleflick are currently trying to shuttle 147 campers and get them under control as they are hungry and need some food. And as you guys walk in, Chance is like, "Come on, guys, what are we paying you for here? We need you to get these campers under control."
Oh, can I eat first? I love the camp food. I heard they got more twigs this year.
Yeah, counselors can't eat before the kids. Look at that kid. He's just crying on the floor. And there's just like, there's a little kid just laying on the ground holding his stomach. He's like, "I haven't eaten in 4 minutes."
No, I mean, can I eat with him? Like, if I take him up to get him food, could I maybe eat some of his food?
Just get him to stop crying. Yeah, please.
Well, then let's get food, kid. Come on.
He's just, he's like, "Carry me."
All right, I'll pick him up. Wait, how heavy this kid? This is a big kid.
He's pretty big.
All right, well, I'm gonna try to carry him. All right, I'm gonna get it. Oh, yeah, let me get his legs. No, that leg is the size of me. I can't carry him. Can I drag him?
Roll me a athletics. Oh yeah, you grab him and you just start dragging him across the floor.
All right.
As you're dragging him, it's like, "There's splinters on the ground."
Fine, kid, you're gonna get food soon. Let's go. Come on. Watch your head. That's a stool.
Chance is back there just like, lawsuits.
He's fine, Chance. It's fine.
I'm not fine. There's blood.
Camp has blood in it. Come on, let's go.
I'm going to walk up, get onto a table. All right, clap my hands. Campers, get in your troops right now. Form up with your groups. Form in your groups. You're going to one group per table. Move. Let's go. And I can get into organization.
Can you roll me let's do this as a performance.
All right. Charisma -1, no training. 3 goes to 2. Nailed it.
As you're on the table and you're saying that, everyone stops. You could hear a pin drop, and after about 2 seconds, one of the kids goes, "Food fight!" and throws mashed potatoes at your head.
Alrighty. Go for it. AC 16.
Let's see. What was you saying?
16.
You get smacked in the face.
It's one of those things where I just stand there and...
Yep, you are covered in mashed potatoes. Unfortunately for the kid who yelled "food fight," no one joined him. It was literally just one kid who threw it at your face, and he was really banking on the fact that chaos would erupt, and he's just standing there with mashed potatoes going down his arm. He's just like, food fight.
Kid, it's the first day. You gotta wait at least a week.
He just sort of sits down at the table, and as he does it, a bunch of kids are just sort of sadly looking at you, eating food.
This does seem safer.
As I said, form into your groups and move to the tables now.
All the kids just move over to whatever table. They don't even go to like their friends or clique. They don't know who they are. They just start sit wherever there's an open seat. Chance looks over at you and he's just like, "This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. Like, we just need some order here." As he says that, you hear in the background the small riff of a guitar slowly getting louder. And you're just like, Chance is like, "Oh!" As through the roof, Sylvester lands in there. It says, this is our first night at camp, so we're all eating cake for dinner. And he plays a riff on his guitar, and as it does, icing just sort of shoots out, and everyone, Willy Wonka style, and the kids are they erupt into chaos. And you see Chance, he literally breaks his clipboard and just walks off.
I'll make you some icing.
All right, so you're eating some icing?
I love camp chow. I ain't camp chow. I mean, and this stew has lots of twigs in it, and this icing is delicious. I'm in.
Everything is covered in icing. At this point, if you wanted something that didn't have icing on it, that is not an option.
I think I'm gonna grab Lisa's hand and we're gonna go try to sit by Jeffrey. Lisa, come on!
Yeah, I know. Like, he's
Oh my
nice
God,
looking.
he's covered in icing. Oh my God, he looks so cute. Look at his hand.
It's such a turn. I don't think he'll ever look at me though.
Oh my God. Well, we're not worried about you. We're worried about me.
That's right. I know.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi.
The media.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Can we sit by you?
I mean, you know how to sit?
What? I didn't hear it.
Do you know how to sit?
I mean, yeah.
Sometimes sitting's hard for me.
Oh my gosh. No, I can totally understand that. It took a month to get our dog Meatball to learn how to sit. It can be hard.
It is.
Oh my gosh. Do you need help with your icing?
I mean,
There's a lot of it on you.
I know. I'm gonna.
You should take your shirt off.
I take my shirt off. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's taking his shirt off. She's breaking his for it. Oh my God, it's so hot.
Yeah,
And wish that there was something I could capture a moment forever with.
Just wipe the icing off of me with it.
So you're currently sitting there shirtless, covered in icing. While you guys are having this conversation, Sylvester's still just this is he wants this to be a party. So you guys are all getting covered in icing. It's just
We're still. So we're all getting.
yeah, it's a fact of life just being in here because he wants.
Watch my hair.
So it's a fun party.
While you guys are, when you take your shirt off, Sylvester looks at you and he's just like, all right, that's the kind of spirit I want in my camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get up here.
All right, I go up.
All right. And he just starts riffing and starts doing head banging. He's just yeah. And then he's literally just spraying you in the face while he does this. He's just yeah.
This is so hot.
I think it's kind of bordering on weird though.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Milo, you're sitting at a different table. You're sitting there with Sam. What are you guys doing as you're seeing this?
I'm eating the icing casually, and just chatting with Sam about how weird this whole thing is.
He looks over, he's just yeah, this is,
This wasn't like this last year.
maybe, we're just looking through rose-tinted, glasses. It just feels like now that we have the weight of the responsibility on us, it really does feel like that this is a new experience for us.
Yeah, so, first day at camp last year, they just put us in tents.
The bunks were still, yeah, they were just getting ready still. It was a pretty boring, yeah.
Boring and normal.
Yeah, but I don't know, he just has so much energy to give, I guess.
More than, abnormal amount of energy.
He's famous and we're getting paid.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Do turtles eat ice cream?
I'm diabetic. Yeah.
Okay, so that's not good for you.
No. I'm really worried about my blood sugar right now.
I don't know if it can sink in through your skin.
I'm worried. It's there's a lot in my eyes.
Do you need here's some napkins.
He takes the napkins and he just starts wiping, but it's not doing anything. You guys are covered. It is a foam party. You guys are just full covered in icing. At this point, even the kids who were cheering, it's been going on for a good 6 minutes, and, and the kids are just what's happening? It's starting to wind down. You're still on there, just getting shot in the face, and Sylvester's just like, all right, this tour's been going on long enough, kids. I guess a little bit more. Blah, 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 blah. And with that, he looks around and says, my work is done. And he just jumps out the room.
Out back with Oscar. Want to have a conversation with you.
What's up?
Look, I didn't like what Clem said to you earlier. Like,
Yeah, it's
don't take it personal. She's gotten really big and full of herself over the last year.
even more so than that's hard. I honestly, it rolls right over me. Usually for like people like that, if they're mad at me and insulting me, I think I'm doing something right. I just like, you have to live with that.
I know.
It's hard. That's hard. That's hard, dude.
Painful. Look, the best thing that happened last year was that band.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
2 days, sold out shows, didn't sell a single ticket. Best thing that I did all summer.
No, hey, we should try it again this year.
Damn straight. Fuck some fascists.
Yeah.
While you guys are having this conversation, the biggest boar either of you have seen wearing a bow around its neck goes running by and just like, it's like kicking up dirt and like just chasing. So you don't know what it's chasing, but it's just like squealing by. It's like, ooh! And then as it goes through, Joe is just like, Daisy, what are you doing back here?
Oh, that is the cutest boar I've ever seen. Oh my God.
That's great. You handle the boar. I'm just gonna back up.
Oh, I forgot. You don't like animals or the outside or anything.
Yeah, and they don't like me, and I think we should just keep it that way.
As you're saying that, Daisy is very interested by your cigarette.
I try to like kick Daisy away without like actually having to touch Daisy with my foot. Not because I don't want to hurt Daisy, but because I do not want to have to touch Daisy.
As you sort of do that, it makes it really sad. It's just like it has the full puppy dog, like sad kitten eyes. It's just like,
you made her sad.
I mean, boars probably shouldn't be smoking, and I only have so much of these to last camp. Boar, animal creature, just go that way. That way.
as you say that, it turns around, goes to the stew pot, like sticks its head in, does a full dumps it in, like to eat some. And Joe's like, she's a great girl.
That's so cute. I love it.
No, I will go back inside, but I don't want to be sticky for the rest of camps.
But this is the opportunity. I need you to say something nice about this boar. Just connect with it.
Come on, man, say something nice about the boar.
I'm not going to say something nice about the boar, all right?
But she's so cute. And the bow, come on.
One nice boar, you're so... I can't just lie like this. You're gross. You're gross. All right? You come from the outside, you roll around in dirt all day. I'm guessing you're eating things that no living being should eat. It's gross. Okay? Just go away. Go away.
As you say that, it like makes direct eye contact with you.
I don't like this.
And it just like, there's like a light behind the eyes that's very just like, it understood everything that you just said. Daisy is very hurt by what you just said, and starts walking away. And as Daisy's walking away, keeps like turning head back, looking at you, then does a couple more steps, and then turns the head back the other way, looks at you. And this goes on for like a good 3 minutes.
Every time Daisy turns, I'm just gonna flip more birds.
Do I recognize Daisy's body language or anything like that?
Oh no, yeah, you recognize Vinny and Joe, like, see, like, that is one sad boar.
That was real rude. You got to apologize.
I'm not. No, hey, I told the boar I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, the boar respect it lives and has opinions.
Okay, I just don't want to hear them.
But what if you said, I respect the fact that you exist.
I hear what you're saying. All right, be respectful of all living things. Okay, I can't. All right, I can't with boars. I can't with birds. I can't with bees. I want out of that.
What about cats?
I can't with cats either.
What about dogs?
I can't with dogs.
Just because you haven't met Meatball yet.
I'm sure I'm sure you perceive Meatball as cute. I want nothing to do with it. All right? I just want nothing to do with it. I just want to be left alone, smoke my cigarettes, shred the keytar. That's like maybe punch some fascists in the face, break their noses, gouge out their eyeballs, tear off their ears and eat them. But just the animals can stay away.
As you're saying that and Daisy's walking off, you hear over a camp like PA, it says, you hear Chance's voice say, "Campers and counselors, I'm sorry that you're all covered in frosting, but it is time for you to head to bed. Please go to your bunks. Your counselors will meet you there. The first day has been so long. I have so much frosting in my hair. Please go to bed. Also, will you please get the splinters out of that one kid's back? He's still bleeding."
That's fine. Walk it off.
You got it, Chief.
You start seeing all of the campers just start heading out. They're looking for their bunks. They have papers that say which ones are the one they should be heading to, and they're sort of like filtering out. Kids are hopped up on sugar. This is their first night. You could tell they are probably not going to sleep very well. And yeah, they all just start going to bed. Lights are starting to turn on in the bunks as it gets dark in the woods. Anything you guys would like to do before heading to the bunks?
I'll take care of that kid. I'll go and try and track him down and try and mid sugar height. Try to hold him just stop. Hey, I'm trying to help you.
Can you just give me a medicine check real quick?
That is whatever my modifier is plus. Was not a good roll. Let's see, that's an 8 total.
Oh yeah, you're able to pull out each of them, but it doesn't feel gentle to him. It feels like he's just like, you're really digging in there. You're just like, "Are you a doctor?"
No.
Okay. Well, thanks, I guess. You bandage him?
Just hold still, and this will be less bad for either of us.
And he's just sitting there shaking from sugar. So the bunk configurations, let's see, we have Vinny, Rake, you guys are in one bunk. We have Gunnar and Jeffrey in one. We have Marcus and Milo in a bunk together. And Chance didn't give a shit about what you guys said. All three of you are together in the same bunk.
Yeah. Bill, man, I can't believe that Austin's gonna be joining us. It's so stupid.
We can just force him to go to sleep.
Oh, we could. Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Jeffrey, we need to get your kids to the showers before they go to bed.
We're just gonna throw them in the lake.
We need to do this.
Yeah, we're gonna throw them in the lake. They can come out all clean.
They said no deaths. We're not throwing them in a lake.
Fine.
However, I am the aquatics director. We can go down to the lake. They can wash at the edge. No deep end for any of them. All right. Good idea.
Hey, so I know you want to say that you're proud of the kids before they get in the shower, and then you're proud of the kids when they get out of the shower, and then you're proud of the kids when they go to bed. But there's a lot of kids here. Can you maybe just say it to all of them at once?
No. Well, there's important things here. So when you first greet people first in the morning, I will be leading a positive thing you want to see in the day club, and that is the title.
Oh, what time is that going to be?
6 a.m.
Look, I'm not the smartest, but I wouldn't say I'm proud of you as they leave the shower. or get in.
I admire.
Nope. No.
I mean, listen. If Jeff can understand the problem with that, then there probably is a real problem going on. Because Jeff is Jeff.
Just the shower part. That's the weird part.
Well, look, there's limits. Like, look, I'll leave. It's just the first thing in the morning, and then when they accomplish something positive or negative, and then when they're feeling down, maybe it's like, hey, those are some nice teeth.
Still weird, but I mean, it's so phenomenal.
Hey, Milo,
Yeah.
this is my bunk. This is my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Okay?
Okay, I wasn't planning on touching your stuff.
Just so we're on the same page. You don't snore, do you?
I don't know.
Shit.
I'm asleep. If I do, I'm asleep.
Well, I'm going to hope that you don't, because I would hope that your parents would have told you that you do. If you do. And if they didn't, then what kind of parents do you even have?
I wonder that myself.
As you guys are talking, and one of the campers in there goes up and says, Councilor Marcus, Tim crapped in my bed. Just wanted to let you know.
Damn it. And I assume you don't want to just sleep in it.
I'm pretty accommodating.
All right, Tim!
This is good.
While he's taking care of that, I attempt to touch some of his stuff.
That's it. Go ahead, yeah. Roll me a sleight of hand.
19?
Oh yeah, you got in there. You touch literally everything. Okay. Like you have marked all of his stuff. Are you trying to take anything, or literally just?
I touch everything and then I pick one thing to lick.
Oh, you what would you like to lick from?
Let's see. I lick his duffel bag.
Oh, you don't need to roll again. Yeah, you've already got it. You licked his duffel bag. You get not just a little bit. Like you licked like a good it was like once up and then once down.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm still in the room, but I really do want to go. Why am I in the room with the dweebs? Because it just seems so out of place to me.
I think you're with Gunner. You guys are the only two together in yours, and you're just. It was I think you're there by random, but you have. I would say that you have in your bunk. You have probably the youngest group of kids, like the 8-year-olds.
All right, we're gonna wrestle. Tomorrow.
As soon as you say,
not in his room.
As soon as you say we're gonna wrestle, literally all the kids, like 20 kids, swarm you, and they're like, "Let's wrestling!" And you just get like, it looks like that scene from World War Z where they're climbing the wall.
All covered in ice.
Yeah, they're covered in ice.
I would like to try to walk with them towards the edge of the pond to get them in to dry off or get the icing off.
Go give me an athletics.
14.
Yeah, you just do this with them. It's a slow go, but you just keep walk, and then you just like slow walk until you are neck deep, and there's a bunch of floating kids around you.
Oh, that's far enough, Jeff. That's far enough.
While you are in there, you can see, this is your first time at this camp. You see in the middle of the lake, there's a small island, and sitting on it is a couple of stones with a man who looks like he's meditating, and a green aura around him, who is just he's just out there. He's not moving or anything.
Whoa. What is that green glow?
One of the kids hanging on to you is just like, it's like, what do you mean? That's Eric Silentfoot. He's one of the Magnificent Four.
This is my first year here.
You don't know him though? He's like trying to dunk your head as you're
Again, first year here.
He's legendary. After the war, he went and decided to try to transcend. And he's trying to look for enlightenment. He's been sitting there meditating ever since.
That must be such an awesome job.
I guess. Water fight. Let's go to the girls' bunk.
I've discovered that more of my stuff has been stolen. I'm sorry, Rob, your character's name again? Rake. I know it's Rake. He's been stealing my shit, and I'm mad.
You got it.
Where did he take this? My God, he took my book. He took my hair dryer. Oh my gosh. Why did he take my makeup?
It's weird, but I don't know. Maybe he's into it.
No, we're getting him back. We're gonna sneak out tonight. We're gonna steal all of his stuff. We'll be the gentlemanest thieves there ever was.
With that, let's actually let's time skip just a little bit into the night. We're going to we're well into the middle of the night now. Campers are starting to fall asleep. Like the sugar's starting to wear off. You guys finally have got them in bed. Everyone is just like shaking from just what is potentially onset early diabetes. Oscar, you are currently very restless in your bed. I would say you're having a dream. You're sort of like, it's a vivid dream. You like out in the woods, foraging, sort of having a good frolic.
So I kind of flash into like the consciousness. I have moments of just like, oh no, I hate this, but then I can't stop either. Rolling in mud, but like trying so hard not to, but not feeling like completely out of control of my body. I've probably actually been having like flop sweats and like turning and tossing, like blankets flying off to the bed, just trying like, you know, the moment where you like kind of realize you're in a dream, but you still can't wake up, and that's like the most terrifying feeling in the world. I think that's like Oscar is just awash in that.
While you're tossing and turning, you hear your dad's voice in the back of your head, just sort of an overarching, like you're like just this sort of like ethereal voice, just saying, "One day, you'll learn what it is to be a great hunter." And as you open your eyes, you are not in your bunk anymore. You are laying in the middle of a glade next to a tree, still dark out. And as you look down at your hands, they are not hands, they are hoofs.
Oh, how the fuck am I gonna play guitar with this? Oh, fuck!
You are in the body of what you assume is Daisy the boar. And that's going to be the end of this first session. All right, thanks everyone for watching the very first episode of ImprovQuest. Everyone say thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for watching.